I'm taking these lessons with me into 2026. And what I'm leaving behind in 2025. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to share with you some of my biggest lessons from this past year. I want you to save this video, come back to it. I'm gonna come back to it just to check myself throughout the year. Drop me a comment. Are you happy that we're starting a new year now? Technically, we're celebrating a new year, like when midnight hits, but when I got up this AM and I looked outside, it was so gloomy. It was finally winter vibes, like winter vibes. And here's the thing, I was like, if you know that technically it's not even a new year. Like we're in the matrix, and they would put this new year dead smack in the middle of winter. It just seems like not very exciting, basically. The true new year is in spring. So if you know, but we'll be celebrating again like in March when spring arrives. But regardless, we can see this new month and us entering 2026 as a fresh start. What are some lessons that you've learned, and how are you feeling? Like, how have your holidays been? Are you excited? Like, was 2025 a good year for you? Or are you excited to start fresh? For me, I feel like 2025 was beautiful, but I honestly have intentionally made my life, I've set up my life over the last like 5-6 years with so much intention. So every day feels like a holiday. Every day feels good. Of course, there's ups and downs, but you're able to design your life. Okay, so these are the lessons that I'm taking with me into 2026. One of the biggest things is minding my own business. Ooh, that's right. 2025 taught me to mind my own business. We only have so much energy per day, and I want you to focus on you. This life can become so magical for you when you are intentional with your energy. That is like your richest resource that you have. What are you paying attention to? Like, you're on this video, so you're probably part of my soul tribe. You are interested in growing yourself or bettering yourself, love, and we're on a similar vibration. So I'm so happy that you're here, and I try to nourish you guys as best as I can from my heart. I promise you. But at the same time, we can get so distracted. Like, there's reality television, there's Instagram, which can be so fun. Like, I follow hilarious people on Instagram. It's a good time, but there's so much pulling for our attention and our energy. But the more that you focus on the more that you focus on yourself, the better your life becomes. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever seeds you plant, whatever you water, is going to grow. And that's why sometimes people can feel in a chaotic energy. It means that they're not guarding their mind. They're minding everybody else's business. They're all up in other people's lives instead of focusing in on yourself. And so a huge lesson I learned in 2025 is like to use my energy for me. And at first you might feel selfish, or you might even feel out the loop. Like, you guys know I warn you not to watch the news. Like, years ago I deleted the news app off of my iPhone because I realized that why should I be getting up every day to start a fresh new day, a blessed day, seeing like the most horrendous, tragic things in the world? Like, I didn't want that in my mind, my heart, my soul. Like, they only show you bad news. So this is a spiritual walk on earth. You have to protect your energy and be mindful of what you consume, what your eyes see, what your ears listen to, what you spend your time on. So if you're a co-creator on earth, be deliberate with your energy. Pour it into what you want to do. Bettering yourself, or being at peace, or feeling in love, or being healthy, or feeling good, feeling happy. That's why music is like one of my go-tos, because it just instantly boosts my vibration. I feel so good. But they've even tried to corrupt the music, like the frequency. So as you awaken, you're like, whoa, we're living in a society that's been corrupted, but we're unstoppable when we awaken to our own power. So your energy, valuable resource, protect it, mind your own business. Like, this really saved me during the holidays too, because I shared that video with you guys, how to deal with difficult people during the holidays. And this holiday season was so refreshing. It was so different from last year for me because I started minding my own business. Like when you see people who are living differently than you, or they're doing something that you wouldn't do, they're not doing things your way or how you would prefer. Instead of wasting your time trying to change them, let them. Like Mel Robbins says, like as well, like just let them be free. And if they want your opinion, they will ask you. And girl, it could be hard to bite your tongue. It could be hard to, because when you've been awakened spiritually, when you're awakening, when you're on a spiritual path, like your heart, you want to help others, you want to serve, you want to enlighten, you want to love others, but you have to trust the divine. Sometimes you have to fall back and let people make their own mistakes, just like we will make our own mistakes, because none of us are perfect. So the same way you want freedom to be yourself, let others have the freedom to be themselves. Don't judge anybody. Mind your own business. It's going to help you level up. You're going to have so much more energy for you. And in the same way, like especially if you're an empath, just kind of letting people fight their own battles, because we might have a tendency to give too much, overgive, overserve. If you're a light worker, I know you feel me. A chosen one, a divine feminine, pulling back, holding back, being aware of your energy, any energy leakage. I know you guys have probably heard about that, and just kind of calling your energy back to you, reserving it, and letting people be capable. And that doesn't mean you're not loving or supportive. Maybe they want your help, but I have found that this year I've learned to stop over giving, because then you're going to fall into exhaustion. And half the time, people are still going to do whatever it is they want, right? So just pull your energy back into you. Let people be upset. If they get upset, let them. It's not your job to resolve everything. You don't have to save the world. You need to save yourself, and you need to learn how to protect your energy, because that's how you're going to be the most valuable to others anyways. If you can maintain a high vibration, if you can be feeling loving genuinely, but you can't feel great if you're busy trying to be Captain Save Them All. Like you can't do it, right? So just mind your own business. You're going to be so much happier. Your mental health is going to be so much better. This is what I'm learning and taking with me into 2026. What's something else? When we talk about our physical health, one thing that's really come into my awareness is hydration. So staying hydrated. And now that we are in winter season, soups will become your best friend. Like my mom got me this soup pot, like a ceramic soup pot. I'll link it down below. On Amazon, I got the baby pink one. I was like, it was on my wish list. So I was like, wow, so shocked when I got that, and I'm so happy. I've already made 2 soup recipes. I'm gonna make 2 more soups tonight to celebrate New Year's. I'm excited to drink my food in a way, right? So soups will keep you hydrated, smoothies, but since we're in winter, I don't really gravitate towards smoothies, but just staying as hydrated as possible. When you eat foods that are alive, like fresh fruits and vegetables, you're gonna get that hydration. And it's like water that's alive water. We need water that's not just in the plastic jugs that's been sitting for Lord knows how long. So if you don't live near a fresh spring, if you don't have access to spring water in glass jars, like let's just source our water from every way that we can and stay away from tap water. Another major thing that I learned this year, at the end of this year, and I'm going to take it with me into 2026. When I first heard about this, I was like, oh, there's no way. But as I tried it, I literally felt the difference in my body, and I want to share it with you guys. And it's starting your day with a warm drink. Now, for as long as I can remember, when I get up, I would normally have ice water with lemon and a little bit of sea salt. But recently, in the month of December, I've changed to starting my day with warm water and again, some sea salt and some lemon. And guess what? This will boost your mood. It just kind of gets the energy flowing in your body. And so I was doing some research on this, and it was explaining that like your body, your stomach or your gut, it's been seen as like warm. And so think of it as warm ambers in your body. If you put ice water on a fire that's starting, you're going to burn it out. So instead you want to keep the fire warm. So warm water. So if you're warm foods, not just in winter, but especially in winter. And try this in the middle of the day too, like around 4 p.m. Have a cup of tea or just again some warm water. I was feeling, because most of us, especially in the West, will gravitate towards an iced coffee. Well, that's like the opposite because it's cold, but also it's like full of caffeine and a lot of times sugar. In iced chai, the same thing. So instead, go for like a warm turmeric latte or a warm cup of tea. Green tea is good, less caffeine. Or again, just like warm water with some lemon. So I did this when I was visiting home in California. It was like around 4 p.m. And you know, the holidays can, especially if you're a parent, oh my God, it just hits different. Like you're doing so much. Like you are the magic of the holidays, okay? You're making it magical. So around 4 p.m. I was feeling like so exhausted. And I tried this out and I made like just a warm lemon tea, and that gave me so much energy. So switching from cold drinks to warm drinks, especially in winter, focusing on your hydration and fasting, you know, is when we talk about like our wellness, our physical health, remembering that we do not need to eat so much. Like we just simply do not. And so trying to not eat so much and focusing on your hydration, that's going to keep you full. Sometimes you think you're hungry, but you're really just thirsty. Once your body recognizes you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So you should really never let yourself become thirsty. Just constantly be drinking. And if you eat foods that have water in them versus like a hard manufactured processed food like a graham cracker or crackers or chips or something in the cabinet, even like ramen or something that's been in there in a package for years versus something that is alive with water. So you're going to feel the difference. It's just better for you. And I'm going to stay hydrated in 2026. Definitely. What I'm leaving behind in 2025, you guys, this is the year that I'm going to leave the past in the past. And this has been so healing to me. And it's easier said than done. It's been a process, but I feel like this year, things that have been still in my energy, things that I've been thinking about, carrying with me for a long time, even subconsciously, this year was the year to finally just let it go, which is beautiful because the number 5 stands for change. And now we're moving into 2026. 6 is balance, right? So here's the thing about everything in life that has happened to you, good or bad. It happened for a reason. Like it happened with purpose behind it. Sometimes really difficult things happen. It's a chance for you to learn how to forgive, learn how to cultivate compassion. It's gonna ask of you spiritually, right? And it's very beautiful to get to a place of acceptance and compassion, meaning that everybody involved, including yourself, there's wrongdoing, but you can let it go. You have to learn how to forgive because otherwise it stays with you and it hinders you. So allowing yourself to change, allowing yourself to forgive people and just let it go, move forward so that you can move forward. So then what I'm bringing into 2026 is more peace of mind, better emotional health, spiritual health, and growth. You know, it was crazy. I went home for the holidays and the house that my parents are in, they've been there for like over 20 years. So it's like the family home, right? And we've had so many beautiful memories in that house. So many different eras of my life. Like I was in high school when they got it, and we've had so many parties. Like my house was the party house, like in high school. Different relationships. I'd lived there before with my daughter when she was born, when she was like 1 year old, and just so many different things have happened in that house, like a huge chunk of my life. And I got kind of sad during the holidays because I was thinking how things are so different now. Life, it keeps moving, it keeps changing. And so just appreciate the moment because it's going to change. You want to learn how to flow with life, and also just you can appreciate what was, so many beautiful memories, good times, but know that that's not it for you. Like you're not done. You have more life to live. More beautiful things are going to happen for you and in your life, new exciting things. And a lot of times we want to cling to the past because it's familiar. We had a good time. We know what happened. And then the unknown can be scary. Like, what's next? I don't know. Will it be as good? It's so life, it's so mysterious, but we have a chance to trust. I'm stepping into 2026 with the mindset of like releasing the past. Like, it's over, it's done, you can't go back to it. And flowing more with life, being open and curious about what's next. But even more than that is staying in the present moment, enjoying this present moment. And that's something that I definitely learned in 2025. So many people want to escape this present moment instead of appreciating it. Our minds can be on the past or the future so much, and now you're missing out on right now. So right now is beautiful. This deserves your attention. You're alive right now. Be fully engulfed in this moment, and this is going to feel so good and soothing to your nervous system. You're going to appreciate life. You're going to see the beauty in life when you just tune into right now. You'll just feel so good. And that's what I want to remember in 2026. Like, every moment is precious. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Yesterday is already behind us. It's over. You can look back with fond memories, but it's over. So now, where are you right now? There's so much beauty in presence. There's so much opportunity, and anything is possible. So it's a way to appreciate your life even more. It's just being attuned to the present moment and enjoying it. And this is how you're going to be in touch and in tune with your soul and your spirit. You're going to feel calm, Zen vibes. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel peace. Your worries are going to float away. The last thing I want to share with you guys, like, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in 2025 and what I'm going to take with me into 2026 is knowing my worth. Knowing my worth. Now, we hear this a lot. I share with you guys a lot. It's a very deep, intimate thing. And there's also like layers to it. There's levels to it of really feeling secure in yourself, loving yourself, protecting yourself. So when I say protecting yourself, it means staying true to your soul, your spirit. Knowing that you're literally divine. So you deserve the best of the best of the best of life, what life has to offer. And it's different for everybody, because some people, they're into like material things. They want a Louis Vuitton purse, right? So to each their own. But what do you find valuable in life? And how do you see yourself? I want you to see yourself with the purest set of eyes. Like, picture yourself at like 5 years old. Like, find an old picture of yourself when you're just happy in the moment, laughing. That's still you now. Like, you're that same soul. And it's beautiful, like, this journey of life, like, things happen and we can forget, we can fall off track, and we can get scarred and bruised and bumped, hit our head. Things can happen that make us forget who we really are at a soul level. So remember your worth in your relationships as well. Like, this is a big lesson that I've learned this year. Just because you love someone, partner or family member, whomever it is, you still have to respect yourself. You have to love yourself as well. You have a relationship at all times with yourself, not just with others. So the same way you love others, you deserve your own love as well. You deserve your respect, your validation, care, consideration. And that's why I like to share with you guys to get enough rest, because the world will just pull at you and take from you and not really care about your well-being. You have to care. Or people might disrespect you, or they might treat you badly. Maybe they're in a bad mood. Maybe they're going through something. Maybe they make a mistake or they do something wrong to you. But that does not define you. So remember that you get to decide who you are. You get to protect that, preserve that, separate yourself from what other people's behavior. Other people's behavior is not a definition. It doesn't define you. Let them. Create a bubble of love around yourself, and also have space for others. And this is how you can maintain healthy relationships. Know that other people will mess up sometimes, just like you will. You have to give them space too. And forgive them, let it go, move past it. And you're going to be feeling free. You're going to be feeling light energetically when you have relationships. And when you see relationships in this way, remember your worth. Don't shrink yourself. Don't reduce yourself to what other people do. You're more than that. You're not defined by how other people treat you, basically. So validate yourself, love yourself, be in your own corner, be gentle with yourself, also strict with yourself, whatever you need, but knowing your worth. And see, you can't mock God. So when you're on a true spiritual path, if you're growing in different ways, it's going to challenge you. And in my own personal life, it's like sometimes I want to love others more than I love myself. I personally have to grow in that way, and it's a lesson I'm taking with me into 2026. It's not just other people who matter. I matter too. How I feel matters too. What I want for myself, my standards, what I expect, what I know I'm worthy of. And so this is what I want for you as well. Like maybe just journal a few things. Write down what you feel you deserve this year and then hold to it. And it doesn't mean that you just want everything on a silver platter and you're not going to work for it, or, you know, like, but intangible things as well, like respect in your relationships. If you treat others with respect, they should be able to respect you. It shouldn't be a one-way street in any relationship. And as you have thick boundaries, like people can get upset. They want to have their way with you. It's up to you. So don't blame the outside world. Look inside within yourself. Make decisions for yourself that are healthiest for you, regardless of how other people feel. And remember that relationships are a compromise as well. So respecting yourself, you know. And it's interesting, like I had a test come up this year for myself too. Is like the things that I share with you on this channel, this is what I'm living in my real life. Okay? Yeah, like God might test you in a way, or life might. Who are you? What you say you're about, are you really about that? And you have decisions to make. So it's not about being perfect, but it's about staying true to yourself, honoring yourself, respecting yourself, valuing yourself in real life. If someone's not treating you fair at the workplace, speak up for yourself or find a new job. If you're not living a life that you love, it doesn't feel exciting or passion to you, you don't feel excited to be alive, well, what is that you really want to do? Tune into your heart. What is it telling you? If you're in a relationship that's like, no, I don't like, you know, then leave it and find something better, healthier for you. Or if you found the love of your life, like don't be afraid, jump all in, like give it a go, see what happens, be fearless with your life. Remember to stay in this moment, but honor yourself so that life feels good and it starts playing out the way that you want it to. Remember that you're abundance. Remember that you're a goddess. All the richness in life is what you deserve, but you have to feel it inside first, and then your world is gonna mirror it. Remembering your worth, like on every level, becoming our healthiest self, even physically, doing what, stretching yourself, challenging yourself. And this is how I plan to level up in 2026. These are the lessons that I've learned, and yeah, just like staying true to myself. And I'm so happy if you're here. Draw me a comment, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know, what energy are you going to move into 2026 with? What's your mindset? What's something that you're working on? What's a lesson that you've learned this year? Are you going to do anything differently? I'm sending you so much love, healing, peace, prosperity into your life. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video.